Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your on channel AC Astro. So finally, New Year is knocking on your door and Sun is here, King is here. 2026 is equal to 1. So how this mix of blend of numerology plus astrology is bringing a message for you. Let's welcome Akashji from Calgary, Canada. Namaskar, Ram Ram Akashji.
Namaskar, Rohitji, Ram Ram. Yes. So this is a very important video, a perspective of the sun for the year 2026. The reason is that 2026, when we completely add it up, it becomes number one. Like last year, how it was the year of Mangal, Mars. Now this is the year of sun. Very important to understand, because whenever numerologically only, or when we come across Vedic numerology, here the numbers make a very big difference. So we have to always remember this. Now, understanding the number one and the association of sun together. So in Vedic numerology, number one is ruled by Surya, the sun. It represents the original source of light, authority, and life force. You're strongly influenced by sun, number one, carry leadership karma and your royal vibration through your karma. So, sun number one is about becoming your own authority. When balanced, it brings fame, respect, leadership, and legacy. When imbalanced, it will test your ego and isolate you. So, that is one thing which Surya can do very nicely. And ego and Surya go to hand in hand together. Now, the true success of number one comes when power is used in service and dharma, not just personal glory. So, we will understand for all the 12 signs, Rohitji, where which house the sun rules, sun gets exalted in which house, sun gets debilitated in which house, and what are the results that we can expect on an overall level, just keeping sun in our mind. Okay, you have any input, Rohit, here to tell and to share?
Definitely, I was, thinking of this year, 2025, how nine number impacts you and me in your chart and my chart. Exactly where Mars rule, where the Mars is, we have get the blend of that results. And I am thinking about Mahadasha is not Mars. Why happening this me? You are thinking, in another way. But I think this blend which you prepare with numerology and astrology, this can give you a life path because astrology and numerology, they both go hand by hand.
Hand in
So
hand.
this is an important time to know where your sun is impacting and how you have to fruitify that, how you have to get results.
100%. Now let's go point by point here for all the 12 signs. Let's start with Aries. Now, here for Aries, see, there are three houses which are very, very important in your birth chart. The number one, the ascendant, where sun becomes exalted here. The number seven, where sun becomes debilitated here. And number five, that is the house that sun rules. Now, here, the main focus of this year, or the area of this year, is going to be romance, love. It is going to be more of creativity, education, children. So if you don't have children, you're planning for new things like that, there is a possibility that this year things may accomplish, even education wise, even if you have got graduated 10 years ago, but there can be possibility some new higher learning, big education kind of situations may happen here. See, sun is the original lord here of creativity, the fifth house lord, creativity, children, education, luck, purva punya. Also, one very important thing, some things in the past that you have done and we say that it goes to waste. Rich, I'll give you some small example here. So I wanted to grow some indoor plants here in my house, and there was a very big bucket I got from in a very cheap, like it's called thrift store here. You get some stuff there also. So I got it for $5, and my wife was telling me, throw this. Why you got this big thing? I said, no, kabhi na kabhi, someday it will come to use. Now today I put soil into it and I put some plants. So the thing is that you never know what karma you have done in the past. Now you're supposed to reap very great benefit out of it. So that's a very, very great, you know, period for you, 2026. In fact, because of sun being the fifth house lord, speculation becomes a very big area of interest as well. So if you are in this area of stock market, share market, financial transactions, then this is a very beautiful year for you, very powerful year for you, where you can really now turn your investments into gain. Like net worth will change. That is the kind of situation that we see here. Now, these are all the positive things. Some negative things. See, sun is an egoistic planet. Sun is very powerful. When it comes to authority, it is very egoistic. So king is egoistic. King thinks I am the best, I am the god of this whole area. That is where we want to be very careful, because ego will test you through your love affairs and through your romantic relationships and partnerships and whatnot. So we want to be very careful. See, sun in this chart gets debilitated in the seventh house for you. So never ever ignore the seventh house aspect from your life. That okay, somewhere where we need to take extra caution is the area of your relationships and business partnerships. But where you can go full on without any stress is your first house, and that is the house related to your, where sun gets exalted. This means it is a time of personal development, attitude. It is a time of exactly empowering yourself for self confidence. Very high powerful self confidence will be seen during this period. Now, more and more respect will come only after you have knowledge. If you have no knowledge, no one will respect you. So try to get into this 2026, take a oath that okay, we will do higher education. Even I'm telling you, even if you have done some education 20 years ago and you were an engineer there, things have changed, time has changed now. So please go into more powerful, what do you say, education during this time. All the best. I hope 2026 brings a lot of creativity, lot of power to you. And this sun, how dominating it is for your fifth house, you become dominating over the world. Do subscribe and follow us on AC Astro channel on Instagram as well. And there is a WhatsApp link here. See, now also depends on the placement of your sun. Either you're going to sun Mahadasha Antardasha. So to examine your sun, what results it will give you, you can contact on the WhatsApp link given below. Now, Taurus Rohit, in this chart, Sun will rule three places. Number one, Sun gets exalted in the 12th house for Taurus ascendant. So this is the place of foreign countries. Secondly, Sun gets debilitated in the 6th house, so health and daily routines. And here, Sun owns the 4th house of your inner peace, happiness. Now, depending on the placement of Sun according to your chart, there may be different kind of scenario. But on a generic level, this is the year of Sun, a very powerful year. Those people who have not taken any kind of property, any kind of home, or those who are working in real estate, those who are thinking that they may expand in such cases, what a powerful, amazing time for you, where your home, your property, everything comes into focus. Real estate comes into very big focus during this time. Spending, see, taking debt, recovering from debt, because seventh, sixth house is where sun gets debilitated, and also expenses, like expanding yourself, doing expenses and expansion. Sometimes expenses only can lead towards expansion, so always remember this. The home and property will become real focus. Your real estate decisions will be very great during this period. Mother related responsibilities will increase during this time. There may be more responsibility coming from mother, or maybe you gain a lot of happiness, lot of gains from your mother are coming during this time. Peace of mind, emotional security, social security is going to be too much, and it's going to be taking a lot of test on you, which is very beautiful. Also, when we see that, authority in the family area, in your culture, becomes more powerful for you. So in this year, you will be taking over the family responsibility. You'll become someone very center of point in the family, so which is also very good. Land and vehicle purchase are very much possible here, because sun is the fourth house lord, and here, because it's the year of sun, whatever mahadasha antardasha you're going on does not matter, but sun will be very active this year. So your fourth house is very active, so buying of property, land, etc. is very good, because sun here is also the it gets exalted in the 12th house. There is possibility that hidden enemies, those enemies who are trying to trouble you or garnish, trouble in your image, they are going to be taken care of in a very beautiful way. So that's also very good. Career stability depends on lot of emotional balance. So if you are very good and very supported at home, your career will be like rising like awesome. But when it comes to emotional balance not good at home, then your career may fall during this period. So it is a more important year for you to focus on your home, your house. And when we talk about your inner security, your lessons will become very strong, and you are going to take very beautiful decisions to make your future very secure here. Sun, remember, it is the king, it is not a small planet. And solar year is a very powerful year. So we cannot ignore this solar year. It's a very awesome time for your fourth house activities. Those who are having problems related to high blood pressure, heart related problems, chest related problems, you may feel suddenly that everything is becoming very, very nice for you. You are recovering from it, but not a year to take stress. It is a year to feel royal, behave royal, be royal. That is exactly the year 2026 for you. So please make sure that you are powerful. And when sun comes in the sign of Leo in May, it is going to be so awesome for you. So the May is the year, is the month's year for you, that it will give you some great results. Sorry, not May, June, July, August, September, August. August will be the place. August will be the very, very great year for you, because May, April it will get exalted, and May it will come to the first house, then June second house, third house, and fourth house in August. August will be a very powerful month for you in this year. All the best. Take care. There is a WhatsApp link in the description if you want to see your chart and the placement of your sun, and you can follow us on AC Astro channel on Instagram as well. Gemini rise, Gemini rising here, Rohit. Now look at Sun. Sun is the planet of Parakrama. 2026, when we total it out, it is coming to number one, and number one is Surya. When we combine the fusion between Vedic astrology and Vedic numerology, here Sun rules three important places in this chart. Number one is the area related to your children, where it gives debilitated results. Number second is the area of gains, where it gives powerful gains. It becomes exalted in the 11th house. And the most important place is this third house of Parakram, courage, taking some kind of action. So confidence and courage will rise because Sun is very good in the third house. Very, very good. So your confidence, your courage, etc., are going to be absolutely wonderful during this period. That is number one thing. With communication power, communication, you were an introvert person. This year is not an introvert person. You'll be an extrovert person. Your communication power will become so strong that you will say, exactly, this is what I needed. Success can come through media, sales, writing, speaking, sales, anything to do with marketing, communication, anything to do with call centers, those who are working in BPOs, those who are working in continuously, written communication. What a beautiful year for you. You will see that maximum success that you are getting is this year for you. Now, in fact, if you will see that any kind of initiative that you are taking to make your hobby into your career, this is a possible time that your hobby can convert into career, and you are supposed to even receive beautiful benefits from that placement also. So that is also very good. If you initiate anything in terms of your hobby to become your career, you will be rewarded in a very powerful way. Siblings may play a very big role during this year. Your association with your siblings or the karma related to your siblings can ease down during this time. Even your friends, not only siblings, even a neighbor is where the karma pattern is lying this year. Now, when we talk about short distance travel, because see, here Sun gets exalted in the 11th house, in the 5th house it gets debilitated, in the 3rd house is the owner of it. So short distance travel also make a very big role here. Sometimes not you, but your children may go to a foreign country, maybe for a short distance, so you may feel a little bit of isolated here. Sometimes you may also be traveling so much that you are having a little bit of separation kind of with your children, so that is also a problem. But here, short distance travels will increase during this year, and your self effort only will bring results. The more and more dedicated effort, the more and more hard work you will do, it will bring you more and more results. So, we cannot rely on luck in the year of 2026 for all the Gemini rising people. Overall, it is the period where speculative gains or big investments in speculation, especially Bitcoin, all this, what you say, crypto, should be avoided, because it's going to fall very down and down. And you should be more focused on social appearances, trying to get socially very much evolved, meeting people in social circle. That is where you will exactly find your success point in the year of 2026. So year 2026, those who are starting their new podcast, starting their new shows or whatnot, it is all related to digital media, media marketing. It's an absolute great year for you to evolve in that area. Okay, all the very best. Have a great, wonderful 2026, and see you with more and more videos for the year 20. Do subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and there is, if you want to see your chart, the placement of Sun in your chart, if you're going to Sun Mahadasha Antardasha, then this is an absolute time to really act on it. Because see, last year, Rohiji, when it was my Mars Mahadasha Antardasha, I acted on it very nicely and things became very nice. If you know that what you need to act, how you need to follow this year, it will be a great add-on to your success. So all the best. Cancer. Karka. Cancer rising. When we talk about Cancer rising here, see here, Sun rules the second house. Now, second house is a Maraka Sthan also. Maraka means second house's planet is responsible for health problems. Second house planet is also responsible here for wealth. It is a very important year for you for wealth restructuring. There are three places that are going to be very absolute into your consideration. Number one is your 10th house, where sun becomes exalted. Number two is your second house, where sun actually rules this house. And number three is your fourth house, where sun becomes debilitated. These are the three houses which are in spotlight in the year of 2026. Depending on what Mahadasha Antardasha does not matter, but Sun is going to give you results for these three houses in a very powerful manner. Because see, in this year, it is my year. I will do whatever I want. That's how exactly we are looking at this position of Sun. Now, with Sun ruling the second house, wealth restructuring becomes a very important factor of your life. This is a time of wealth restructuring. You may think about removing some investments some places and putting it somewhere else. There is also possibility that in this period, whatever you speak, your negotiation skills, your speech becomes too authoritative. Like you'll have too much authority in your speech. Those who are working in finance industry, like finance, anything to do with banking, mutual funds, selling insurances. What a beautiful and a wonderful year for you. Superb year for you. But those who are working in any field related to marketing, sales, again, very, very great year for you. Your speech will have authority. Your speech will have power. Your family responsibilities can increase during this time because see, sun is not a family oriented planet, but when it's the year of the sun and it rules the house of your family, this is the time that the misery of the family ends. You become so powerful that you single handedly end the misery of your family life. So, this is very good. Income through leadership roles may also come. So, that means this is a possibility. 10th house is where sun gets exalted here. This means that you are getting promoted, you are getting some powerful positions during this year, which is so beautiful for you. Such an amazing placement of sun, like amazing placement of this year, and sun's superb means amazing. Now sometimes when everything is going so right, like we are talking that family is good, money is good, what happens next is ego. I say that, who am I? Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who my father is, who my friend is, who my brother is, and whatnot? So this is the period that your ego issues through money matters can come, and which can cause a little bit of challenge in your life. It is not a time to be egoistic. Please please collectively, very putting effort, think about that. I don't want to show ego in the year of 2025, 2026, sorry. Because money will come and go, but your status, your goodwill will stay forever. So make sure that ego etc is surpassed here. Because see, fourth house lord, here you may want to feel secure, but that security cannot come on the basis of rudeness. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. In fact, your values are tested during this period because sexy sun is a maraka, krura graha. Krura graha means very aggressive planet. In the second house, at this moment, your um, everything is tested here for you. Values, that are you with this such kind of money? Are you going out of your mind, or you're able to handle this situation very nicely? It's a very strong and amazing year for you to make some very big financial stability here, grow in your career, have great power, authority, ranking, as well as understand your family in a nice way. Because sun gets debilitated in the in the fourth house here, which is number 7 Rashi. You may be traveling a lot during this time. There is a possibility that 2026 is all about traveling for you, which may cause a little bit of uneasiness, that, oh my god, I'm always traveling, this I'm doing, this also, that also, how can I take care of my family? So that is a different issue altogether. But overall, it is one of the best transits of sun for you, and you're going to really make great decisions this year. Only thing is, control on your mouth should be happening. You should not become too angry too quickly. Please analyze every situation and then move forward. Wealth wise, 2026 is one of the most awesome years for you ever seen in the last 12 years. So all the very best. Do subscribe. Your subscribe gives power to my son also. And when we talk about AC Astro channel, there's a Instagram link here. You can follow us on Instagram as well. Thank you. And if you want to see your sun, the placement of your sun, etc., then there is, description. In the description, there is a WhatsApp link for your reference. Leo. So when we talk about Leo, this is the year of you. It is the year of Leo people only, your destiny, your effort, your courage, everything that is surrounding you is where exactly this year stands for you. What an important year for you. This is a solar year, so remember this. Your major self transformation is happening. You will completely become a different person altogether. You will not be a person that people knew in the past. You will be a separate, different entity altogether. Your attitude, your capabilities are completely defined by 20. The moment 1 1 2026 happens, your life completely changes here. Your net worth, your ability, your power, your rank, your attitude completely changes here. What a powerful year, Rohitji, for all the Leo ascendant people. I'm Leo, so that's why I'm telling you. It's a very powerful year. And by chance, if there is an add-on of Sun Mahadasha and Antardasha, then this is going to be like so crazy good for you. I can't even explain. Leadership will be spotlight for 2026. Confidence will be at peak. Authority will be recognized. See, authority is there, but what if authority is not recognized? What if you are a prime minister of a country which has three people? What will you do? So this is a period where your status becomes very powerful. You're really in this beautiful way, your status increases. Health related also, we start feeling much better. There is possibility of little bit of ego problem, because see, sun is the first out lord, and Leo people are generally egoistic and very very self-centered, because they always lion, right? They're sitting in that side and thinking, I am the one. Everyone should revolve around me. I should not revolve around anyone. This is the feeling of Leo ascendant people, Leo Rashi people also. So here, ego purification can happen. Lot of lessons you will learn during this time also, and a reinvention of identity. What you were trying to portray, what you were trying to put it out in the universe, that's not a real identity in 2026. Your identity is something more powerful, more serious, more amazing. Reinvention of identity, and after that father and karma strongly activate. So father and son relationship, father and daughter relationship will strengthen during this period. There is possibility that big karmic shifts related to you and your father can happen during this time. And also it is a year of destiny shaping, because ninth house is where sun gets exalted, very powerful, and third house is where sun gets debilitated. This is a time to show effort also. If you don't put effort during this year, it's not going to work. So you have to put maximum effort, that whatever you feel comfortable is, and you will have a very beautiful year of 2026. Sun rules every aspect, every part, every cell of your body. And this is how the year of sun has come. So Leo are going to be the top one to receive powerful karma from the sun. So you cannot let things go down. You cannot let things go, into your assumptions. It has to be conversion. It is a conversion period for you. You have to convert your thoughts into an idea, and that idea into a product. Then only you will be able to make the best of 2026. Luigi, anything you want to add? Because this is my sign. You have a different way of looking at it.
Akashji, I want to say first of all for the all signs, because as the Kalpurish Kundli, Leo is the fifth house lord, and this is the year when the Purva Punya Karma of all people will activate in one or another way. That depends on what you have done in the past. Number one. Number two, yes, for you this is very powerful position because Lagna is going to activate. So mind, body, business, image, name, fame. This all will be the criteria because I know your son in the seventh house, and directly 1 7 axis will activate, so your focus will be all like business, my body, my health, my name, fame, everything will be like this. Now I know your son, that's why it's easy for me to tell. But where people who are watching where there is sun, what axis they have got activate. They want to know this thing. But yes, this is very powerful here. And you see, before king is coming, who is there in the 2025? Senapati, army commander. He just come and give you discipline, give you strength, give you this. Okay, king is coming, get ready. Always when you see some VVIP has to go some country, the forces go there and make all arrangements. So this was the year 2025. Now the 2026 is, yes, king itself is coming. So get ready for the fruits or the punishment, depend on your poor karma, placement, all these things we need to see.
Absolutely right, Rohitji. And very good point of the Purva Punya, because Surya is the one that is soul, Atman. And Atman knows the Purva Punya. So Atman knows what kind of bad deeds it had done in the past, what kind of good deeds it is doing in the future. So very powerful here. So let's hope for the best. All the best. Happy New Year to all the Leo ascendant people. And there is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. If you want to know where your sun is, what is the area of focus, and there is AC Astro channel Instagram. Follow this. Virgo rising. Now, when we talk about Virgo here, see, Sun is the 12th house lord. It's a very powerful planet for you. Expenses increase for growth. So now expenses are coming. Does not mean that expenses are bad for you. It is something that will do a lot of growth for you. Understand, his Sun is the planet that in the 8th house it becomes exalted. In the second house it becomes debilitated. So that means this is not a year of savings. It is a year of expansion. It is a year of spending money, because 12th house is also associated to foreign travel, foreign connections. This is a possibility that you may be traveling to a foreign country, settlement in a foreign country, or connections from a foreign country, which is going to be very fruitful. And suddenly you will see that never ever this was expected, and suddenly things will happen in your life, because in this chart, Surya gets exalted in the 8th house of sudden ups and downs. So here suddenly something's going to be coming here for you. Now, 12th house is also the house related to isolation, related to spiritual uplifting, related to sleep, related to bed pleasures. So many important things. Sun is a very egoistic planet. Remember this. So here, ego will work, cross and cross in your relationship. So you may be a little bit of extra dominating this year in your relationships, which may create a little bit of rift, challenges, problems for you. And those people who are having some issues related to intimacy, blood pleasures, it may increase during this year. So there is a problem. Those who are doing career behind the scenes, especially this is the house of directors, house of some people who are, like people working in ISRO or people working in NASA. What are they doing? They are working on the back end. No one knows them. But 7 astronauts who have gone to the moon, everyone knows about their name. So these are the times for people who are not in limelight. They are working behind. When a patient becomes very okay, we go and say, "Doctor, thank you so much. You did very well." But they don't understand that doctor was not alone. There were seven other people: nurse practitioner, pathologist. So many people involved in making that person's life better. Those that seven people behind the scenes, they will start getting a lot of recognition, a lot of respect, a lot of power. Letting go of ego is a very big important lesson, very big important thing that is happening in the sign of in the year of 2026 for all the Virgo rising people. You have to put your ego into complete zeroness. 12th house is also the house of expenses. No, now expenses will happen whatsoever happens, but it is better to convert these expenses into charity, into seva, into spiritual retreat. Why you want to do expenses that is stupid? Rather do expenses which will add to your karma. See, Surya rules the soul, and soul means everything Purva Punya. All the past lives are remembered by soul, not by our mind, but soul remembers it. So this is the time to add lot of karmas like charity, like donation, like seva, protection to other people, so that at least your bad karmas are washed away with your good karmas. One problem, and very big problem, is related to sleep. Sleep and mental health really needs a lot of focus here, because see, second house is where sun gets debilitated. So money problem will be the biggest problem this year. Lot of spending, less earning. Lot of spending, less earning. This may cause a lot of challenge, lot of mind related problems. What the hell is happening to my life this year? So just focus on your Karma. This is a time of building on karmas and removing all the negative things from your life. Okay, all the best. Now see, this is a generic reading. Your sun can be in very different place. It can be in third house, fourth house, it can be in eighth house exalted. So depending on the placement of your sun, there may be different areas where you have to focus, which I cannot tell with unless until looking at your chart. For that, there is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. You can even do inquiry on acastrochannel@gmail.com, or WhatsApp here, and follow us on Instagram so that we will be able to always be connected together. Okay, one of the best signs, best analytical signs, best powerful people with lot of brain, lot of calculation is Virgo people. So do not underestimate yourself anytime, anywhere in this world. Okay, bye bye now. Libra. Now Rohitji, Libra, one of the most awesomest and the most beautiful looking girls of Libra. For them, this is very good reading for them. Very nice time for you. 11th house planet, that is Surya, is going to be dominating over the year of 2026. And Surya also rules your 7th house of relationship and partnership. And Surya, because it becomes exalted there, and Surya rules your Lagna, where your confidence issues, etc., can happen here. So let's talk about the sign of Libra in a very, very powerful manner. So for you, Sun is going to be the 11th house, Lord, house of your gains. This year is completely targeted toward gains. Now, also important, there are two places where Sun becomes exalted as well as debilitated. That is the 7th house for you, and that is the ascendant for you. Now, here, lot of gains can be seen, can be, what you say, anticipated from your partnership. There is going to be income growth, like in a potential level, income is growing this year. So this is very positive year for you guys. If there are any influential networks that you have people in your domain which who are very powerful, who can change your life, this is the time that they will come automatically in your life in some way or the other and change your life here. Because 11th house is the house related to leadership also. Here, leadership in organizations, you can become a very big leader, or some way you don't even know. Because see, here 11th house is the house of your social circle. You may start something very new in for a very big social mass kind of situation. Very powerful period for you guys. See, Sun is the lord of the 11th house. So it will automatically, this 2026 year, because it is so dominated by Sun, the whole area of interest, the whole area of focus will be on the Surya only. If we talk about ego clashes with friends, it can be avoided. But at some places, you may find that, okay, this is the person that is not absolutely, uh, you know, uh, important in my life. So you may even get away from them. Exit of unnecessary people from your life, unnecessary friends from your life can happen during this time. Sun is the government. Sun is everything that is supposed to do with the power of people in power. You may gain through authority figures, through government, through some kind of very, very high influential people. And it is going to be the very added advantage of 2026. You may suddenly feel that, I never expected that this area I will get relief. And this is what exactly Sun is holding for you in the year of 2026. Your long term aspirations, that means something that you have been trying to achieve for a very long time. 2026 is the year to achieve that without maximum stress. With easy effort, easy communication, and easy partnerships, you can achieve everything. The only negative part of 2026 is that because Sun becomes debilitated in the ascendant, you can become a very lazy person. You may not act at the right point in the right time, which can create a problem for you. The month of October of 2026 becomes extremely important for you, because this is where Sun becomes debilitated and comes to the ascendant, where you are supposed to be absolutely, completely action oriented. You cannot become debilitated like Sun. And the month of April becomes a very opportunity related month, where new partnership or any partnership done in the month of April of 2026 will lead to success, and for sure you cannot deny that success at all. Overall, Very, in fact, your elder siblings, your friends, like friends like we can say, friends like brothers and sisters, will also help you in the year of 2026, and something very great is going to be achieved by all the Libra rising people. All the very best. Have a very powerful 2026. There's a WhatsApp link in the description. If you want to see where your sun is and how you can activate that sun and what kind of results you will get, you can contact on the description, the link below. And for inquiry, just inquiry, there is number, there is email, and you should follow us on Instagram and subscribe here. And I know you are the best people, so I don't even worry about it. You will always be here with us. So all the very best. Scorpio is here. Now, when we talk about Scorpio here, career peak is a very important. See, now 10th house is where Sun rules the sign Leo. So career becomes an absolute focus in the year of 2026 because it is the year of Sun, right? So here career becomes a very big focus. But other than that, your workplace, your discipline, and your 12th house, that means related to foreign travel and losses and expenses and sleep and subconscious mind, hidden enemies, anything to do with fear becomes a very important thing for 2026. Now, career will peak here. This is going to be a period that you will make the best in your career. Something very powerful, something very unexpected is coming for you, which is going to be a surprise only for you, that you may not expect it, that okay, this kind of things can happen here. So it's a very powerful time. On top of that, if you see 10th house, it is a house of fame, ability, dignity, power, rank, government help, attitude, anger, authority, and recognition will be the key area of 2026 for all the people who are Scorpio ascendant. So some authority related, you know, recognition is coming here for the year of 2026. Because with so much of placement of, sun and whatnot, again, not only your what you call your authority etc begins, but your responsibility also increases during this time. Your reputation, everything is on your line, everything is what you have to work towards. Reputation, your fame, your name, your leadership is the area of work during the year of 2026 for you. Sun gets exalted in the sixth house. The more disciplined approach you have, the more power Sun will see during the year of 2026. The more you are neglecting things, the more you don't want to work hard, etc., then this is going to be a very difficult year for you. One thing which is very important is that ethics and Sun. The Sun, however crude, however difficult it is a planet as a planet, but ethical, it is very correct. So in that situation, your ethical leadership will be tested. If you are ethical, if you are biased towards your juniors or what you are taking, that is going to be tested during this time. So please make very, very an absolute, what you say, absolutely work towards it. Promotions are possible, higher status is possible, there is possibility of that. Lot of karma repayment, that what you have done in the work in the past, you have not been recognized, this is the time that you will be recognized through your work. Lot of such things are possible for you in every scenario. So superb year of 2026. Only thing that we want to be careful about is anger. 10th house Surya Lord, and this is the house of anger also. So anger can come at multiple times, at multiple places, at multiple events. We want to be extremely controlling ourselves so that we don't make a losses for ourselves. See, anger is equal to 12th house, is equal to losses for you, because 12th house is where sun becomes debilitated. So we don't want any anger during this period. If anger comes also, we will manage it with some kind of remedies. Now see, depends on your birth chart, where your sun is placed, what your sun is doing, what kind of degree your sun is. Are you going to sun Mahadashanta Dasha or no? So that all matters to come to a conclusion, to give you remedies as well. So overall, 2026 year is going to be a very powerful, very amazing year for all the Scorpio ascendant people. I hope that you really, really make best of it. And I will see you in some next video. Till then, do subscribe. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. And do follow us on Instagram and do subscribe here on YouTube. That is my genuine request for you. All the best. Sagittarius rising. That one powerful thing that is happening is the ninth house. You have to be so prepared for this year 2026 because it's the year of the sun. And ninth house, Leo, is ruled by sun for you. So your destiny is going to activate during this time. You will see that luck through your mentors, teacher, father, guru, spiritual guru is going to happen. Whatever advice they give, please listen to it very carefully and imply it, because there is something that is great that is going to happen for you. Long distance travel, going to learning some new languages, meeting new people of different caste, creed, culture, religion, color is going to prove so much beneficial for you in the year of 2026 that is unmatchable with any other year. One thing that we see here, see, sun exalts in the fifth house for you, and sun debilitates in the 11th house for you. So you have to avoid lot of social interaction during this period, and you have to be very close towards with your family, with your children this year. Those who are trying for getting into progeny, trying to get a new child birth, expand their family, what an amazing and beautiful year for you as well. Ninth house is also the house related to higher education with sun rules. So this year is a year of higher education. Maybe you have done some engineering 10 years ago, or 20 years ago, but this is a time of upgrading yourself. So you may get into some kind of very big and higher education will be your focus. Those who are in any field related to spirituality, either in a spiritual teaching, yoga, meditation, teachers, or any teachers, your spiritual leadership will rise during this the year of 2026. Also, you will see that ninth house is house a very important of judicial system, and sun is related to government. So you are going to get lot of favors from government, and if legal troubles are something that are troubling you, you may feel that there is going to be a lot of bliss, lot of blessings that you will get in this area of your legal troubles. Especially if your children also are facing some challenges related to legal troubles, you may really face or really get some very great news during the year of 2026. And especially there are 2 months. Number one is the month of April and August. These are the places where you will find absolutely comfort for yourself. One thing, because ninth house is the house of your belief system, all the karmic pattern and everything is seen, father's relationship, religion, etc. Everything is seen from the ninth house. This is the time that you may really feel very connected to your higher self, to your religion. Even in a possible way, you can be very connected towards gurus and spiritual teachers of different kind. You may feel that you are really one step closer towards meeting god, etc. That is how the kind of system that is happening here for you. So overall, this is a year of destiny alignment. You will see that every place of your work, every place of your life, your destiny will align. Only one thing where we want to be extremely careful or very careful is your social circle, because here sun becomes debilitated, and 2026 year is year of sun. It's not very good for social circle. Those who are in any field related to digital marketing, media, social media, etc., may also feel a little bit of challenge, because expansion in that level could be minimal. Those who are in marketing, especially those who are in sales business, they may feel a little bit of challenge, because gyan and knowledge is coming, but this work is not happening. This is a year of extreme knowledge, what you say, knowledge, gathering knowledge. Those who are in phds, those who are doing any kind of higher studies related to some master's degree and studying in foreign countries, learning different languages, different culture, it's a very beautiful year for you. But otherwise, you have to be extremely careful how you want to take this year forward in social area. If you're a YouTuber, you're an Instagram critic or whatnot, here you may face a little bit of slowness in your work. Now, everything also depends on your birth chart. In your birth chart, sun will be in a different place. It will give you different results. What if you're going to sun Mahadashanta and sun is exalted for you? Then this is a great year for you. So all depends on your personal horoscope as well. So without telling that, I cannot tell you everything very crystal clear. But overall, generic, this is how it is going to happen for all the people of Sagittarius rising. All the best. Have a great 2026. Happy New Year in advance. Do subscribe, We are always here to help you. So do subscribe and keep following us on Instagram as well. A lot of good stories are coming there. And if any inquiry, any birth chart analysis you want to do, so you can ask on aciastro@gmail.com. All the very best. Have a great time. Moving on to Capricorn ascendant. Rohiji, this is your ascendant as well. Capricorn. Now here, Sun is the eighth house lord. It's a very important year for you guys because deep transformation, sudden changes are supposed to happen. Inheritance related, some, some land, some property XYZ that would be in your name or in the name of your, from your parents, etc., may be coming this year. So there is a possibility that re-inheritance insurance will matter, and there may be lot of karma related to insurance which you are playing on this 2026. Eighth house is also the house of in-laws, and Sun rules this eighth house. So also close connection with in-laws or some kind of karmic death or karmic pattern with in-laws needs to be fulfilled during the year of 2026.
Akashji, you mentioned that in Capricorn ascendant, eighth house lord, and as my eighth house lord is exalted in the fourth house along with the sixth house lord, so you want to say my mama is giving me property because sixth house
There
is
can
also
be
connected to
possibility
eighth.
that property can come from your uncles, your maternal uncles, as well as from your in-laws also.
Okay, so I request you to share mama's number after this video.
Yeah,
I
I
will
will.
call
I will share. There is also possibility, Rohiji, that sudden increase in income or property can happen. In fact, buying, selling of real estate, and also making some profit from your real estate is seen during this period. So let's hope for the best that you get some land, you sell it, and you make great profit from it. One more thing, Rohitji, because you missed the 10th house. See, now 10th house is where Sun becomes debilitated in this chart. So, lot of things, vulnerable area of your career. So, career has to be taken into utmost consideration during this period. Lot of transformation is happening. If you're doing any research in occult sciences, occult interest, anything to do with death, rebirth, these kind of things, past life karmas and whatnot, then this is a good year because Sun is going to support you. So, if your career is related to research, development, anything to do in terms of occult sciences, medical research, data analytics, data engineering, cyber security, then this is a very good for you year for you. But when it comes to only normal mundane jobs, then it is not going to be that favorable for you. One thing that you will see, that you are exposed for healing. There may be possibility that lot of places you go where you will get therapies, healings during this year 2026. One thing, because Sun in the eighth house is very, very crazy about power, and this is the place where Saturn has lot of influence. The eighth house, house of longevity. Here, the power struggles should be avoided. You may want that this power, if I have, it should continue for the rest of my life, but that cannot happen. Somehow, somewhere, you have to put down your foot here. And the strength actually will come when eighth house Sun surrenders. Let God take complete, you know, complete things related to your son. Let God take all the decisions for you. Let your mother take all the decisions, because that is where son becomes exalted. Don't completely fall across and behind your father during this year, because 10th house is where it becomes debilitated. One more important thing, Rohiji, is the house related to sudden events. Suddenly, accidents, vehicle related problems can come for all the people of Capricorn rising. Sun is an enemy here. Remember this. In this chart, Sun is an enemy, and this year is the year of your enemy. So, pain will happen before transformation happens. So, be ready for that pain as well. Because Sun is the eighth house lord, and Sun will transit here in August, and before that, in April, it will be exalted. So, April and August become very, very powerful for you. When we talk about October, it is going to be a little bit challenging because Sun becomes debilitated there. So, the yearly rod is become debilitated in the month of October. So, big decisions should be avoided for the month of October of 2026. All the best. Have a great, wonderful transit. I hope that it brings you a lot of great success, power, and everything that you're looking for. There is a WhatsApp link in the description where you can contact and CC, because your son may be placed in a different place. You are Cancer, you are Capricorn rising, your sun may be in the second house, then your focus completely changes. Your sun becomes in the fourth house, focus completely changes. Like Rohit ji has sun in the fourth house, his focus is completely on property area in this life, property, vehicle purchase, and whatnot, and everything he'll achieve because he's supposed to get over hardships. So that is the kind of scenario that shows in your birth chart. So personal birth chart is that's why very important. So all the best. Do follow us on Instagram and do subscribe here. I will see you next video with more and more awesome astrology prediction and insights. Aquarius. Now here, if you see that seventh house is the ruling area of Sun, that is Leo. But Sun also has influence on the ninth house and the third house. That means all the actions that you take and your destiny exactly is ruled by the movement of Sun in your birth chart. Very importantly. Now, 2026, when you convert everything to 2026, it will come to number 10, and 10 is equal to 1, which is the year of the Sun, Surya, powerful year. That means Sun becomes a very dominating planet in the year of 2026. And where is Sun focused here in your chart? It is related to marriage, partnership. This is the area that is completely spotlighted. Business alliance may also grow during this period. So it's not a bad time. Sun is an enemy in your birth chart. In your seventh house lord is a Maraka. Many people may be ending marriages, starting new things, starting new relationships, new partnership, which will be very favorable for them. So not a very big problem. Many people will be ending earlier business alliances and starting new business alliances. So that is what going to be very, very powerful for you. But here 10th house, 7th house is a very important placement from the 10th house. It is 10th from the 10th. This is a place of authority, of designation. Now, this time your public authority, can be tested. Your ego can be tested during this period that, you may deserve it, but you may not get it. Something I know it is a little bit of challenge because there is going to be conflict in relationships. Sun is a planet of separative tendency. In the seventh house, so Saturn has the power of Digbal, that means extremely directional strength. In this situation, Sun does not have directional strength here, and Sun may come into conflict in relationships. But it may get resolved because it's the year of the Sun. So Sun is going to give you victory over it also. But conflict will arrive first, and then victory will happen in a very conscious manner. When we talk about any contracts, any big contracts you want to get into, anything that you want to get into related to your, we can say, some signature, marriage, this is a very important time to relook 10 times that if everything I'm doing right, good, because your luck, your destiny depends on this decision that you make in the year of 2026, and that is related to Sun. So the placement of Sun, the Mahadasha, Antardasha in your birth chart has a very big influence on the year of 2026. Spouse may play a very, very big role in your life, and spouse may also gain leadership roles, leadership qualities during the year of 2026. See, 2026 in an overall level is a very big time for balance between you and others. The effort that you're taking for your partners, the effort that you are really putting visible on the plate that, okay, this is what my effort is and I'm trying to put here. So it will be very seen by other people. If they don't acknowledge, then you understand that they are not worth it. Exactly that is the way or 2026 year has to work for you. Long distance travel can be a little bit of stressful during this time because see, ninth house lord is Sun. Short distance travel or long distance travel can be a little bit of challenging. Those who are studying abroad may also feel a little bit of isolated because Sun is an isolated planet. But good news for people who are getting into a role or getting into a work of becoming a teacher, becoming a researcher, a PhD. Good news for such people because things are going to be extremely positive for them. Sun is also the father. The father relationship in this period should be taken into utmost consideration, and you should be working very closely with your father or taking advice of your father for any partnership that you're doing because your father advice will be absolutely pure for you in the year of 2026. And those who are female and those who have husband, you can and you don't have father at the moment, you can consider your husband as that fatherly figure and try to obey exactly what they are trying to say. For the male also, if the wife can be a father figure during this time because whatever she will say will be absolutely right and absolutely true, to obey it. When we talk about seventh house, this is also the house related to fourth from the fourth. That means this is also the scene for second property, property in a foreign country. So there is a possibility that those who are in foreign country may also get into the area of buying a property, which is very, very good for you. So overall, very powerful period. Only few things to be taken care of, which I told you already. All the very best. Have a great time. 2026 may be a very auspicious year for you in terms of authority. And there is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. Those who are watching for the first time can take that personal appointment there and see where your sun is, what is 2026 yearly looking for you. And those who are, just watching all the time, please subscribe so that we can also be grow with you. Okay. Moving on to Pisces, Rohit ji. Now here's the work. What is happening? Sixth house is what is ruled by Sun. This is the year of Sun. 2026 is equal to number 10. And number 10, when we convert, it becomes 1. And 1 is the power authority number. Look at this sign. Leo is ruled by the sixth house here. That means everything is related to do with service. And the place of exaltation of Surya is the second house, and place of debilitation is the eighth house. So this time is the time that when we overcome fear, we start gaining lot of money, wealth, respect, everything in this universe. Your work discipline at this point of time will increase 10x. Competition, any exams you're giving is going to be in your favor, because it's the year of Sun. Sun has to win. Sun cannot lose. King cannot lose at all. And especially the king of the solar system can never lose. Government related, any service oriented work that you want to do, either it is related to property, related to enmity, any problem, anywhere your government can help you, semi government can help you, you will see success in those areas also, because government service related 100% success rate is there when the year of the Sun comes, and especially it is ruled by it is ruling the sixth house of service. One challenge here is that health routine, if you do not regulate, if you do not come into the right zone, then you may feel a little bit of overwhelming health problems during this year. The more and more you are in discipline, your health routine will start having a lot of vital, changes, and you will become very good. Sixth house is very important house when it comes to health, long term health. But the other aspect of sixth house is related to your loan, your debts. This is the time that 2026 is when you can completely becoming debt free. A debt free time for all the people, and especially because Surya is very egoistic when it comes to ego, that okay, I want to remove all this from my life. Then this is an absolute blessing, beautiful, wonderful period for all the Pisces rising people, Pisces Lagna, Pisces Rashi. The more service you do in the year of 2026, the more recognition you are going to get, the more society is going to accept you, the more you are going to be called upon by good names, the more and more you will be hidden, isolated, the more and more, bad habits will develop during this time. More and more you'll not be serving other people. Journey will become always very disastrous. So it is a time to be a little bit of extrovert. And if you are in a job and everything is comfortable, don't try to get jump during this year into some different job, because see, when we look at Sun being the sixth house lord, it tells you that continue here, effortless, putting efforts. Please continue here effortlessly. I will give you some kind of great benefit here. So you only continue to do service and in a nice way, and I will give you some great rewards. That is what the Sun promises when it is the sixth house lord. Your enemies will not be able to face you. This period is the period where every what you say competition, every interview is where you are passing. So this is good news. In fact, if you're going to Saturn, Sun Mahadasha, Antardasha, then it makes a very big difference in your lifetime. That also can happen. If there is any injury, any problem related with your maternal uncles, mothers, brothers, then that also gets solved. Big to big disputes of the court where government involvement is there, you will get lot of support from the government. That is also going to go away. So overall, 2026 is a very powerful year, but the main focus should be related to service. If service is not a part of your game in 2026, then you are going to suffer and have challenges. Okay, all the very best. Have a great, wonderful time. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. And those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. I always feel and say that, you will always be with us. And when we make new videos, you are there, and follow us on Instagram also. The mantra for this month, this video is Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Adityaya Namaha. These are three mantras that should be repeated every day when you get up in the morning, because that will help you overcome any challenges that sun has created in your life. All the best. Thank you, Rohitji. Now over to you.
Thank you. So King is coming, and get ready for that, because when King comes, it brings both rewards and punishment. Depends on your past life karma and this life karmas, and how you can, mainly fructify these rewards, especially the gift King is bringing. You can, get connect with Akashji on this number, and the link is in the description box. Thank you very much. Thank you, Akashji, for this beautiful video. We'll meet you in next video. Till then, Jai Shri
Jai
Ram, Jai
Ram, Jai
Hanuman.
Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Lakshmi. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.